Take a look at that. Hawaii's Mauna Loa is erupting after nearly 40 years. State emergency officials say there's no threat to communities living downhill at the time, but shelters are open for residents who have decided to evacuate on their own.
While lava is not posing an immediate threat, falling ash could affect people who have breathing problems, and it has already caused flight disruptions as well. And speaking of, post-Thanksgiving airline travel has set a new record nationwide. The Transportation Security Administration says it screened more than 2.5 million passengers on Sunday alone.
That's the highest checkpoint volume since the start of the pandemic, exceeding the 2021 number of just over 2,400,000 in a single day. The agency says the previous high was in July of this year. One of the last World War II veterans in the Dakotas has now passed away. John Wells, you see him there, of Lemmon, South Dakota, died on Sunday. We brought you the story of Wells sharing his memories of the war just a few weeks ago as we celebrated Veterans Day.
Wells enlisted in the Marines on October 3rd, 1942, and in February of 1945, his Marine unit landed on Iwo Jima. He was honored on his 100th birthday last month with proclamations from the city of Lemmon and the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, and we thank him for his service. 2 years after opening their doors, a West Fargo restaurant is now closing. Stonetown Grill made the announcement on Facebook yesterday.
Owners say they faced challenges since their ill-timed opening in the year 2020, and with the ongoing economic difficulties, they say they cannot continue. Their last day of business will be this Sunday. We'll put this on your winter radar. A massive ice maze previously on exhibit in Stillwater is being moved closer to the Twin Cities. This year, the maze will move to Vikings Lakes, which is the campus that headquarters the Minnesota Vikings in Eagan.
Now, the maze will be a part of the winter solstice, a true Viking celebration there. It's starting January 6th and will run through February 19th. Now, this is all made of 1 million pounds of ice, and it has a half-mile of passages. That is, if you get through it the first time around. If you got to maybe backtrack, a little more than half a mile for you.
What a cool activity.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Anyway, let's see how people now are responding to our question of the morning on Facebook this morning. Our question: on average, about 25 people have handled this before you buy it.
And here are some of your answers. Sherry says a loaf of bread. Shelby says your jacket. And Valerie says fast food. To leave your answer, check out the question on our Valley News Live Facebook page. We'll be back with the correct answer in just a little bit. New at 6:30, late to class because of some bad guys. Thieves go after a Minnesota school district's bus fleet. We'll tell you why.
Also next, and new at 6:30, stepping in line to being #1, some area lawmakers want to replace Iowa as the first test in presidential campaigns. Plus, today we're talking about a cool down out there. Later in the week, we're talking about snow potential. Lisa Green has it all coming up.